Two causes of mistakes in life: overconfidence and blind trust. Life is a continuous learning process and mistakes are inevitable. However, many of the mistakes we make often stem from two main causes: overconfidence in ourselves or overtrust in others. Both of these tendencies are very human, but they carry risks that can lead to bad decisions and eventual regret. By understanding the delicate balance between confidence and trust, we can minimize mistakes and make better choices. The dangers of overconfidence. Overconfidence is a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it can fuel our ambitions and propel us toward success. But when taken too far, it can blind us to our own limitations, leading to hasty decisions or actions without proper preparation. Here are some common ways that overconfidence can go wrong. 1. Underestimating challenges. Overconfidence can lead to underestimating the complexity of situations. Whether we are starting a new business, investing, or taking on a challenging project, assuming success is a given can lead us to overlook important details, risks, or potential roadblocks. This underestimation often leads to failure, not because we are incapable, but because we are not prepared enough. 2. Ignoring advice. When we are overconfident, we can ignore valuable advice from others. Constructive criticism or insights from more experienced people may seem unnecessary, leading us to repeat avoidable mistakes. Humility allows us to stay open to learning, while overconfidence closes the door on wisdom. 3. Taking unnecessary risks. Confidence is important when taking calculated risks, but overconfidence can push us into reckless decisions. This is especially dangerous in situations involving finances, relationships, or health. For example, overestimating our ability to handle a certain level of risk when investing can lead to serious losses. 4. Rushing to decisions. Overconfidence can make us feel as though we don't need to carefully consider our options, leading us to make impulsive decisions. This lack of due diligence often leads to regrettable choices, as we fail to consider long-term consequences or alternative perspectives, the pitfalls of blind trust. On the other end of the spectrum is blind trust. While trust is essential to building relationships and fostering cooperation, placing too much trust in others can lead to significant mistakes. Blindly trusting people without proper discernment can lead to manipulation, deception, or betrayal. Here are some ways that excessive trust can be harmful. 1. Misplaced loyalty. Loyalty is a noble virtue, but when it is given unconditionally, it can lead to situations where we are taken advantage of. Whether in business or personal relationships, trusting someone without carefully evaluating their intentions or actions can lead to exploitation, disappointment, or even financial loss. 2. Assuming that others share your values. Trusting someone just because they seem trustworthy or because they belong to a certain group can be a big mistake. Not everyone operates by the same set of principles or values. Not realizing this can lead to partnerships or agreements with individuals who do not have your best interests at heart, leading to betrayal or poor results. 3. Over-reliance on others. Sometimes, when we place too much trust in others, we rely on them to make important decisions or act on our behalf. This over-reliance can lead to mistakes, as no one understands your personal goals and priorities better than you do. Even well-intentioned individuals can make choices that are not in line with your vision, leading to unintended consequences. 4. Neglecting personal responsibility. Blind trust can also stem from a desire to avoid personal responsibility. It is easier to give control to others and trust them to handle things. However, this can lead to situations where you are vulnerable, especially if someone you trust makes a mistake or betrays you. Taking responsibility for your own life is the key to avoiding mistakes caused by misplaced trust. Find a balance between confidence and trust. Both confidence and trust are necessary in life, but they must be kept in balance. Here are some ways to achieve that balance and minimize mistakes. 1. Be humble. Humility does not mean a lack of confidence. It means admitting that you don't have all the answers and be willing to learn from others. Listen to advice, accept constructive criticism, and always be willing to learn. This mindset helps keep overconfidence in check while still allowing you to pursue your goals boldly. 2. Be smart about trusting. Trust must be earned, not given. Before placing significant trust in someone, assess their track record, motives, and alignment with your values. Rustling others wisely doesn't mean being paranoid, but it does mean being cautious and smart in your relationships. 3. Own your life. While it's important to trust others, remember that no one is as invested in your life as you are. Take responsibility for your decisions, even when you're seeking advice or relying on others for support. This way, you remain in control and can steer your life in the right direction, avoiding unnecessary mistakes. 4. Combine confidence with caution. Confidence should always go hand in hand with caution. Be confident in your abilities, but also be aware of potential challenges. Approach situations with careful thought and preparation, and be willing to admit when you don't have all the answers. By balancing confidence with caution, you will make better decisions and reduce the likelihood of making costly mistakes. Ultimately, the mistakes we make often stem from overconfidence in ourselves or overtrust in others. By cultivating humility, discerning who we trust, and taking responsibility for our own decisions, we can navigate life's challenges with greater wisdom. Confidence and trust are essential to success, but they must be balanced with awareness and caution. This balance not only minimizes mistakes, but also leads to more meaningful and fulfilling experiences in both your personal and professional lives.